Good morning, students. As you all know, we have started unit number 6. Yesterday, I have explained or I told the summary of the lesson. Today, I am going to begin reading. Pay attention, open your book, keep a book with you while watching this video and a pencil. Wherever you find there is a new word for you, kindly underline it and later find the meaning from the dictionary as well. It will enhance your vocabulary and reading skill. Make sure you read well. You read daily a paragraph or a page. It depends on your capacity. Try to inculcate this habit. I have earlier also mentioned the same. Those who are not reading, they will face difficulties in their higher studies. So as you all know, you are studying in English medium school, you should have a habit of reading in English every day, whether newspaper or lessons or short stories from the mobile. So here the heading of the lesson is, the title is The Making of the Mahatma. How Gandhi ji became Mahatma. His name was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. So he became Mahatma. How? That we are going to read. Gandhiji became associated with the social life of Indians in South Africa. So he became associated. He was the social reformer of Indians for Indians in South Africa. He went there in 1893. Can anyone act against one's own nature or escape being a plaything in the hands of fate? Now, do you think so? South Africa, over there was very difficult situation. The difficult situation was the color system, the differences of color, white and black. He went there for Indians and like against fate, means his luck. The situation was difficult, though he went there. Gandhiji had gone to Africa with professional motives. First he went for professional, in the sense he was leader, so for professions. As you all know, like Modi ji visits each and every country for political and professional purpose. But as must have been the design of destiny, can be said it was in the destiny of Gandhiji, so he visited. His 21 years stay in South Africa became the preparatory period that equipped him with the perseverance and moral strength to emancipate society from the forces of untruth and violence with a spiritual anecdote of truth and non-violence. Now pay attention for this paragraph. You can underline the words which are new. I'll tell you the meanings as well. Now preparatory means done in order to prepare for something, means you are preparing something for the upcoming event or an act. Equipped, prepared with necessary things. Perseverance, the quality of continuing to try to achieve a particular aim despite difficulties. In the sense, you want to achieve something, and you know while achieving that thing, you may face difficulties. So you try to do so with that as well. So you have prepared your mind, while going further for this act I may feel difficulty. That is perseverance. Emancipate, that is for to free somebody from restrictions. Means you can give freedom. You don't have authority to don't do this and don't do that. You should have your own free will. An antidote, that is antidote, a substance that controls the effects of poison or disease, means a substance which can control disease or poison. So this is all about his life, but as must have been the design of destiny, his 21 years stay in South Africa. It can be asked in MCQs base, how many years did he spend in South Africa? 21 years became the preparatory period that equipped him with the perseverance and moral strength to so he got moral strength also to emancipate society from the forces of from where he was about to make free will, from the forces of untruth. So there was untruth, which is not truth, and violence, where people can fight and use weapons, with a spiritual antidote. So antidote of truth, with which he was giving guidance with the spiritual concept. Spiritual means go in inner self, find your own inner self first, check your own inner self, अपने आप को पहचानना. And non-violence means ahimsa, with a way of non-violence. It handling the difficult situations with non-violence is still famous, still people follow. So this is the method with which he explored there and inculcate his own culture and values among the people of South Africa. It was a life of pure dedication. Dedication, as you all know, commitment in the sense, whatever you tried, if you're working hard in maths, it means you're dedicated towards maths. You will definitely achieve the full marks. For not once in 21 years did he not once in 21 years did he ever project himself as one who was after fame. So he didn't come there to become famous, or one asserting himself as the author of events. He doesn't want to be the author of events. He was just telling the society with the help of spiritual and non-violence. Truth, spiritual path, and non-violence. Now, next thing is unwelcome visitor, an excerpt from My Experiments with Truth. This is the autobiography of Mahatma Gandhi ji. The name of autobiography is My Experiments with Truth. From there, this is one excerpt or short form, an incident which is taken. The port of Natal is called Durban, and also as the port Natal, the both names are called. Abdullah Seth had come to receive me. So Gandhi ji is telling, as the ship reached the quay and the people of Natal came on board to meet their friends. So now quay, Quay, that is, meaning of this is a platform in the harbor where boats come in to load. So harbor as a seashore could be said in simple there. So, and the people of Natal came on board. Board means where you can on a ship to meet their friends. I realized means in that ship there were the friends of Indian people, that Indians were not quite respected there. I noticed a kind of rudeness in the behavior. Now, rudeness is a lack of respect for other people and their feeling. That is called rudeness. You don't value You don't give respect to the other person or the feelings or their feelings. You feel you are superior, the other one is inferior. You make them to feel inferior. So this was that rudeness in the behavior of the people who knew Abdullah said. It hurt me. So Gandhiji felt bad. He took me home, gave me the room next to his. So Abdullah came to greet him and took him to the place and to his place, and he gave the very next room to him. Abdullah said's literary level was low. Literary means the education level of ability to read and write. Level of ability to read and write. I hope children you are carrying your book with you while watching this video. If not, kindly take it. It will be very helpful for you, because in this chapter there are particular terms which are totally new for you. I hope you will follow the instructions. But his knowledge through experience was immense. Now, immense means large. But his knowledge through experience, though he has less literacy level, but his power or his experience in it was immense. He had a sharp intellectual brain, and was conscious of it. Conscious means aware. He had learnt sufficient English for conversation through practice. How did he? Though he did not know how to read and write much, but with his conversational daily practice, he knew English. He managed to do all his work with that kind of English, as he was in the political or somewhere social. No, he was social reformer in the sense, so he knew how to handle such things. He was proud of Islam, as you from his name you can come to know he's Abdullah means Islam. He was fond of discussing philosophy, as I was yesterday also explained. Philosophy is your own lifestyle thinking, your principles on life. On the second or third day, he took me to see the court of Durban. So you know the social reformer and the court. So this is all he made him to see. He made me sit next to his lawyer in the court, of course, which you can see. The magistrate kept looking at me. The magistrate, the other faculty over there. He asked me to take off my turban. Take off means to remove. I refused to take it off and left the court. He didn't do that. As my luck would have it, there was a battle here as well. He was thinking if it would be hard, it was my battle, I would have. Means it was my luck, I would have battled it. Abdullah said did not like that suggestion. Abdullah, the one who belonged to South Africa, he didn't suggest him. He said, if you make that change now, it will be misunderstood. So if you will create change, people will misunderstood it. Those who want to wear the turban of their country will have a hard time. If you will do so now, if you will remove now, the people who live in this country, if they want to wear it at later stage, they will feel difficulty. So don't do that. Moreover, you look elegant with the turban of our country. as he said, "You look elegant in our country. You look elegant the way if you will wear the different countries. You will look like a waiter if you wear an English cap." He said, if you will wear our country's turban, you will look good. If you wear English cap, then you will look a waiter. Those words had worldly wisdom and patriotism connected with the world. And patriotism, yesterday I explained love for one's own country, and to an extent a little conversation too. I wrote a letter to a newspaper about the incident in defense of me and the turban. My turban was extensively discussed in the newspaper. So he wrote, in those days, as I've said the same, people used to express their views with the help or spread their views with the help of newspaper articles. So he did so. And this incident was also discussed. I hit the headlines as unwelcome visitor. I hit the headlines as unwelcome visitor, and within 3-4 days, without any of effort, I got publicity in South Africa. So this was the only medium with which you got fame. He didn't want to initially he didn't want to say these things to the society and want to get fame, but he got it in this way. Some took my side, some severely criticized me for my rudeness. As I said, each coin has both sides. Each person has their own perspective, own way of looking things, so we don't have to say. So both the sides were being there. My turban survived almost till the end. So to continue to live means after that also this turban survived in that country. So this was an short piece of writing taken from the autobiography. It was all about his patriotism. So here the story ended. The same thing I would say to you all: read the lesson again, try to write new words and get the meanings. I may take your dictation for the same, and you have to write it. Until tune it to the next video. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.